Hello everyone, and welcome back to Money Pulsar. Franchises seem like such an easy way to start a business, right? You get a well-known brand, a system that's already proven to work, and all the marketing is basically done for you. It's easy to think, hey, the brand is carrying all the risk. I just need to follow their playbook. But honestly, that's not the whole story. Today, we're going to peel back the layers and look at franchises from a pure business perspective. We're not listening to the franchisee's success story or the brand's slick marketing team. We're here to find out who really carries the financial risk. Stick with me to the end, because once you grasp this, you'll see franchising in a completely new light. Let's dive in. Ever thought about opening a franchise? You see a famous brand and think, hey, that's a sure bet. The first thing you'll encounter is the upfront franchise fee. This could be $20,000, or it might be $100,000, sometimes even more. A lot of people see this fee and think they're buying a guaranteed to succeed, proven business model. They feel safe, like they've bought a golden ticket. But let's pull back the curtain and see what that fee is really for. The hard truth is that initial fee is how the brand protects itself, not you. It's their safety net. That money covers the costs of setting up their system for you. It gives you the license to use their well-known brand name. And most importantly, it ensures the company makes a profit right from day one, even if your specific store doesn't survive. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you pay $50,000 to open a new pizza franchise. You're excited. You work hard, but for whatever reason, the store has to close down next year. What happens to that $50,000? The brand keeps it. They've already made their money from you. The financial risk, the heavy burden of potential failure, lands squarely on your shoulders as the franchisee, not on the big corporation. And this upfront fee, it's just the beginning. It's the first layer of costs. After that, you'll face ongoing fees, like royalties and marketing contributions, that continuously eat into your revenue. These are the hidden costs that can really add up over time. So, before you dive into the world of franchising, it's crucial to understand that the initial investment is often the brand's insurance policy, paid for by you. So you've paid that massive upfront franchise fee. You're all set, right? Not so fast. That initial payment is really just the price of admission. The real costs, the ones that keep coming, are the ongoing fees. This is where things get interesting. So let's break it down. Most franchises will charge you a monthly royalty fee. Think of it as a subscription payment for using their brand. This is usually a percentage of your total sales, your gross revenue. It's not based on your profit. So, even if you have a slow month and your profits are razor-thin or even negative, the franchise brand still gets its cut from every dollar that comes through your door. Let's use a simple example. Imagine you open a franchise pizza shop. You have a great month and bring in $10,000 in sales. If the royalty fee is 10%, that means $1,000 goes straight to the franchisor every single month. That's $12,000 a year just for the right to use their name and system. But wait, there's more. Royalties are just one piece of the puzzle. Many franchises also tack on other recurring charges. You'll often see a marketing fee, sometimes called an advertising fund contribution. This is another percentage of your sales that goes into a collective pool for national or regional advertising campaigns. While this can benefit your store, you don't have control over how that money is spent. On top of that, you might have to pay for mandatory software or specific point-of-sale systems. These tech fees can add up, and you're locked into using their preferred vendors. Then there are ongoing training fees. If the brand rolls out a new product or procedure, you and your staff might be required to attend training. And guess who foots the bill? You do. The franchise business model is brilliantly designed to generate continuous income for the brand, while the individual franchisee, that's you, carries almost all of the operational risk. The brand profits, whether your specific location succeeds or struggles. It's a crucial aspect to understand before you sign on that dotted line. Is it worth it? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's talk about control, because this is a big one. When you buy into a franchise, the brand gives you a playbook, right? A set of rules, and you are absolutely expected to follow them, down to the letter. That's the deal. But here is the reality check. There are so many things that are completely out of your hands. Think about it. Your rent could skyrocket, and there's not much you can do. A new, flashy competitor could open up right across the street, stealing your foot traffic. Local demand for your product could suddenly just dry up because tastes and trends change. You could follow every single rule, execute the brand system perfectly, and still see wildly different results. I've seen this happen time and time again. Picture 2 franchise stores, same exact brand, same operating system, just in different cities. One owner is clearing $5,000 a month in profit. Feeling pretty good? The other owner, they're struggling, barely breaking even, stressed out every single day. The difference wasn't their effort. It was their circumstances, the location, the local economy, the competition. And this brings us to a crucial point about the franchise model. The brand, the franchisor, makes its money primarily through fees. The franchise fee, the royalty fees, the marketing fees, that's their guaranteed income stream. But you, the franchisee, you're the one on the front lines. You carry all the operational risk. If sales are slow, that's your problem. If costs go up, that's on your shoulders. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just how the system is designed. It's a balance. The brand gets to expand its footprint rapidly without taking on all the individual store-level risk, and the franchisee gets a proven business model to start with. Understanding this dynamic, this separation of growth and risk, is absolutely essential before you sign on that dotted line. So, you might be thinking, this whole franchising thing sounds a bit unfair, doesn't it? It seems like the big brand holds all the cards. But when you look closer, you'll see it's a system designed to work for both sides. It's a classic trade-off, really. For the brand, it's a golden ticket to grow incredibly fast with a relatively small upfront investment. They don't have to fund every single new location themselves. The brand is essentially trading some of its potential profit to reduce its risk and scale up at lightning speed. On the other hand, the franchisee is taking on the financial risk of running a single location in exchange for the potential to earn a solid profit, all while benefiting from the brand's established system. Think about it. A coffee franchise wants to open 100 new stores. Instead of spending millions of their own money, they find 100 passionate entrepreneurs. Each franchisee pays an initial fee and then ongoing royalties. This creates a powerful financial engine for the brand. Even if a few of those 100 stores don't do so well or even fail, the brand is still collecting fees from all the others. The money flows in from multiple directions and at different times. You've got the big, upfront franchise fee, the steady stream of royalties, which are often a percentage of sales, and sometimes charges for marketing or other ongoing services. This means the brand has a very stable and predictable income. For the franchisee, their success is directly tied to how well their specific store performs. If they run it well, and their location is good, they stand to make a great living. So, what's the big lesson here? Franchises are way more than just copying a successful system. Think about where the money really flows. It's not just from selling burgers or coffee. The money streams in from all over. The parent company, the brand, they're focused on building and selling the structure. But you, the franchisee, you're the one on the ground, handling all the day-to-day operations and shouldering a lot of the risk. So, the next time you're tempted by a franchise opportunity, stop and ask yourself the critical questions. Who is truly carrying the risk in this deal? And how is this system designed to make a profit for the main company? Answering these will give you some serious clarity. If this helped you see franchises in a new light, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Money Pulsar. Your journey to financial wisdom starts right here. And remember, this video is just for educational purposes. Always do your own deep dive before making any big money moves.